Have you ever had a headache so bad you'd do anything to make it stop? Well, let me tell you about a guy named Long. For years, this poor man suffered from a splitting headache that just wouldn't quit. He went from doctor to doctor, specialist to specialist, but nobody could figure out what was wrong. They'd run tests, offer pills, but the pain always came back, worse than ever. It was a constant, throbbing misery that shadowed his every waking moment. He was starting to lose hope, thinking he'd have to live with this agony for the rest of his life. After a decade of suffering, just when he was about to give up, he found one more doctor, an old-timer with a reputation for solving the unsolvable. Long walked into his office, explained his long and painful history, and waited for the inevitable, "I don't know." But this time, it was different. The doctor examined him, looked over his records, and then looked Long straight in the eye. "I have good news and bad news," the doctor said. "The good news is, I know exactly what's wrong, and I can make your headaches disappear forever." Long felt a surge of hope he hadn't felt in years. "What's the bad news?" he asked, bracing himself. The doctor took a deep breath. "The bad news is the solution. You have an extremely rare condition where your testicles are pressing against the base of your spine. This pressure is what's causing your unbearable headaches. The only way to relieve that pressure is to remove them." Long was floored. He felt his world crumble. This was a choice between constant, mind-numbing pain and losing a fundamental part of who he was. He was devastated. But the thought of another day with that headache was even more terrifying. With a heavy heart, he agreed to the surgery. When he woke up, something was different. The familiar throbbing in his head was gone. For the first time in 10 years, there was silence. No pain, no pressure, just peace. As he walked out of the hospital, feeling like a completely new person, he decided he needed to mark this new beginning. He spotted a classic, old-fashioned tailor shop and thought, a new suit for a new man. He walked in, a little bell on the door jingling, and was greeted by an elderly tailor with a kind smile and a measuring tape draped around his neck. "I'd like a new suit, please," Long said. The tailor squinted, circling him with a practiced eye. "All right," he said, "let's see. I'd say you're a size 40 for Long." Long's jaw dropped. That was his exact size. "That's incredible. How did you know that?" The tailor just chuckled. "Son, I've been in this business for over 50 years. I know a thing or two." Impressed, Long tried on the suit. It fit like it was made for him. "Perfect," Long said, admiring himself in the mirror. "Now, I'll need a shirt to go with it." The tailor gave him another once-over. "Let me guess, 35 sleeve, 16 neck." Long was astounded. "Right again, you're amazing." The tailor just smiled. 50 years, son, 50 years." The shirt, of course, was a perfect fit. Feeling bold, Long decided to complete the outfit. "All right, you're on a roll," he said. "How about some new underwear?" The tailor looked him up and down one last time, a thoughtful expression on his face. "Okay. You're a size 36. Long burst out laughing, finally catching the old master in a mistake. Gotcha. I've worn a size 30 since I was 18 years old. I know my own underwear size." The tailor didn't even blink. He just shook his head slowly and said, "No, my friend. You can't wear a size 34. If you wore a size 34, it would press your testicles up against the base of your spine and give you one hell of a headache." Thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed that story, do me a favor and hit that like button. And don't forget to subscribe for more content. See you in the next one.